All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another episode of Talking Finance while playing chess. Today, we're going to give an update on the market. What happened? A lot of people over the weekend were talking about we were going to have a Black Monday. Stocks and crypto were going to sell off because of the tariffs, and we did get a sell off over the weekend. We did see crypto tank a little bit. We went from like 83 to 76 or something like that, somewhere around that area. We saw altcoins definitely take a tank. And then today we did see we initially saw the markets tank, but then there was some news about the administration putting a pause on the tariffs for every country except for China. But then that came out to be false, so the market kind of tanked again. And yeah, so let's go over the summary real quick. So stock market overview: the S&P 500 declined by 0.2%, closing at 5,062.25. Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 0.9%, approximately 350 points, ending at 37,965. Nasdaq Composite slightly increased of 0.1%, finishing at $15,600.26. And then the Russell 2000 decreased by 0.9%, closing at 1,810.14. So it says the markets experienced significant volatility primarily due to President Donald Trump's intensified tariff threats against China. An unconfirmed rumor about a potential pause in tariffs briefly uplifted the markets. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. But again, I think the administration came out and said that was false news. So I'm not sure who leaked that, but that doesn't seem to be correct. However, the White House promptly denied this, reinforcing the commitment to increase tariffs. Year to date, the S&P 500 has declined by 13.9%, the Dow by 10.8%, the Nasdaq by 19.2%, and the Russell 2000 by 18.8%, reflecting ongoing concerns over trade-related economic disruptions. Right, until we get some, we already got clarity on the tariffs. The goal now, it's just to come to some type of deal with these countries, right? The tariffs are not going to be there forever. Hopefully, right now we're just trying to see what deal can we strike with these other countries. So, that's kind of what we're going to be waiting for. Now, I honestly think it's not going to be too long before we find this deal, because they said a lot of countries already came to the table to discuss these tariffs with our administration. So, yeah, and I already seen it a lot on crypto Twitter. A lot of countries are saying, hey, we'll give you zero tariffs if you gave us zero tariffs, and so on and so forth. So it looks like the negotiations are taking place. We just need to get those deals finalized, right? Okay, so cryptocurrency. Bitcoin experienced a sharp decline, trading between 74,000 and 83,000, right? And it's kind of hard. We've seen BTC at 90, as high as 109,000. So, to see it back at 74, that's a $35,000 decrease. But again, people, and my whole thing is, if people see BTC at 109 and they just want to buy it so badly because they see it going up in price, why wouldn't you want to buy it at 74,000? It's just at a bigger discount, right? And that's one of the mentalities that you need to change. If you're a person that you see the market crashing and you think, oh, this is not the right time to buy, then you really need to switch up your mentality when it comes to investing, because you want to buy things when they're low, right? And we've never seen a time period where the stock market hasn't come back, or even the crypto market at this point, right? The crypto market has enough history to where we could say we've never seen it not come back. Now, maybe for some altcoins, but to be honest, a lot of these altcoins come back as well, right? If they have solid utility. And I'm actually going to make a short about that. I'm going to make a short about that today, because I was thinking about this. I was thinking, when the market crashes, looking at the market, I'm probably way more seasoned now. I can't say it. I am way more seasoned now than what I was before, back in college days, 2012, 2015. But I've been watching the market since then, right? So it's been 10 to 15 years watching the market, right? And I also participate. I buy crypto. I used to just trade stocks. And what I figured out is it's not really about whether the market is going to come back or not. What matters is when the market crashes, do you have capital to deploy into the market? And I think that's the most important thing. I think now these days, I'm like, man, the market's crashed. Where can I get more money? Or do darn, I don't have enough money to put in the market because on the last dip, I put a lot of money in, right? So that's kind of the concern now. As you continue to invest, you're going to find that that's going to become the issue where you don't have enough capital to invest during these downturns, or at least not enough, not as much as you like, right? Not as you would want to throw as much capital as possible, but you don't have that. So that's kind of the problem you need to solve for is getting capital during these times so that way you can invest, right? All right, so let's see what else. Notable financial news: regulatory changes. The UK's Financial Conduct Authority proposed raising the asset threshold. Okay, some IPO banking, but yeah, that's pretty much the update. Let's play some chess because I don't want this to run too long. I'll probably play a game or two. And actually, so I was at Whole Foods. Hopefully, this is not freezing. Hopefully we can. Okay. I was at Whole Foods and I see people play chess on the side. Like they have this area where you can sit and eat food. And I saw people playing chess, so I went over and I asked there was a group playing chess. I was like, how do you guys meet up? Is it a group chat or do you guys know each other and things like that? They're like, no, we just come out and we play, at this time every Saturday and Sunday. So I think I'm gonna go out and start playing some chess in person because it's kind of hard to find people to play with in person. Now I probably won't be able to go out there every week, but it's pretty cool you know, to have people to play with or have a community. All right. I gotta get him up out of there. Giving me a hard time. Oh Lord. Uh, Darn it. That was bad of me. Actually, no, that works. Oh man, I thought I lost a piece. If he would have took with his if he would have took with his horse, that would have been good for him, but he misread that, unfortunately for him. And I would have thought like my Wi-Fi, not my Wi-Fi, but my direct Ethernet connection would have been good. I mean, it's good. It's better than the cable for sure. I mean, the Wi-Fi for sure, but um, all right, so he's gonna go there. I know what he's trying to do. Um, let's see. Oh, you know what? That's gonna be a good one if he moves that down. Move that horse. But yeah, I mean, it looks like the crypto market's bouncing back too, pretty well. Obviously it was a slight crash, nothing too crazy. Honestly, learning the openings help structure the board properly throughout the game. Like before, I was just winging it. So you definitely need to learn the structure. Oh, it's a free piece. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Oh, thanks, man. Um, I don't know if I want to do that though. If I take that, I have four. He has three. He'll go down to two. Uh, okay, I think that's the best move right there. Got a good game here. Great game. With the black pieces. Solid. Let's see. Yeah, man, I think the market's gonna turn around, specifically the crypto market, right, man, because that's the market I'm most invested in. And again, you got to remember when crypto goes down like 30, 40%, when it comes back, it comes back like double, right? So, yeah, I know you're shocked, man. I know you're shocked. Oh, wow. Perfect. There we go. Nice. May get that W. All right. I think that's pretty much it for today. I'm not gonna play a second game. I notice when I play less, my score uh, goes up higher, right? All right, but that's pretty much it. Black Money. I don't think we really saw Black Money. A lot of people were scared for it, and I think we saw a little bit of a dip. But again, this is nothing like when we had the pandemic or the real estate crisis back in 2008. It doesn't feel that fearful, right? A lot of it is self-inflicted as far as the market reactions and things like that. So I think we will see better prices here soon in the next month or so once these tariffs get cleared up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.